I'm Teresa LaBarbera, and you're watching Connecticut Style. We continue with our Travel with Style themed week. In for Steve Parker today is Monty the dinosaur. Hi, Monty. Slap me too. Yeah. Steve's here, but Monty is from Nature's Art, the dinosaur place in Oakdale, Connecticut, where there are lots of fun indoor and outdoor activities happening all summer long. We're going to learn all about them. We're going to have some fun, Monty, but more on that coming up in just a moment. But first, life on the other side. Meet him. Phil Quinn talks about what he's learned about heaven and life on the other side. More on that shortly. Over to you, Steve, in the kitchen.
Okay, Pebbles, you got me. Oh, we've done a lot of wild things here. It takes a lot to push me over the top. I'm here with registered dietitian Katie Jeffrey. Katie, what are you going to be over here? What are you going to be showing us today? What are we going to be doing?
Quick and easy, healthy breakfast options.
Really? Oh, healthy breakfast. So if you're on the go, all right. So this is all good stuff. A lot of times, breakfast is the most important meal.
It definitely is.
I usually have a little banana with peanut butter, sometimes on myself.
That's a wonderful option.
And back in the day with the caveman. Well, anyways, we can do that later. Take a look at home and tell those folks at home exactly what, like, right there, camera two. Go ahead, I'll jump back.
Sit back and relax. You are having lunch with style. Woo!
If these legs could talk, they'd say, this year, we're not going to sit on the sidelines. We're not going to wear long pants in July. Now that we're free from those uncomfortable varicose veins, we're going to show them what we can do. And show off a little, too.
Varicose and spider veins can keep you from doing the things you love with the ones you love. And they only get worse if left untreated. So call Vein Clinics of America or visit veinclinics.com.
Listen to your legs and jump back into life.
If you're ready to get more from your TV service, now's a great time to get AT&T Uverse TV. Make the switch.
Call now to get AT&T Uverse TV for only $29 a month for 6 months with the total home DVR included. Plus, add HBO and Cinemax and get the first 3 months free.
With Uverse TV, you can record 4 shows at once with a total home DVR that lets you play back, pause, or rewind your shows from any room. Get over 170 HD channels. That's more than cable.
Call now to get AT&T Uverse TV for only $29 a month for 6 months with a total home DVR included. Plus, add HBO and Cinemax and get the first 3 months free.
And now, exclusively from AT&T, our wireless receiver lets you move your TV where you want around the house, even outside, so you're no longer tied to the TV outlet.
AT&T Uverse, TV like you've never seen before.
It's Travel with Style Week, and if you're looking for a fun place to take your kids or your grandkids, rain or shine, Nature's Art, the dinosaur place, has lots of indoor and outdoor adventures to keep everyone engaged. Joining me now are Laura Rush, the Guest Relations and Marketing Manager, and Kat Butcher, a fun specialist. Well, that's a cool title, a fun specialist. Laura, tell me a little bit about Nature's Art and Dinosaur Place.
Well, the Nature's Art is celebrating our 11th season this year, so we are having a Do It and Discover campaign.
Okay.
So we always get people walking through the door saying, oh my God, I never knew this existed. I never knew this was here. So we're really just trying to promote all there is to do and discover at Nature's Art, the dinosaur place.
Now, there are a lot of outdoor activities for the sunny days.
There is. So outdoors, we have a giant splash pad. It's the biggest in New England. Ooh. We also have 1.5 miles of nature trails, which along the way you'll encounter 30 life-size dinosaurs.
Whoa.
We also have a Mesosaurus, which if you find the exit, you'll go through a giant T-Rex. And last we have a Monty's Playground, which is the latest in playground technology. We have a giant 2-story web space net, which is really cool.
Great.
So,
Oh, that's fantastic. I have to mention, I've been to the dinosaur place before, and it's awesome. Even for, you know, children 30 years old, it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. We try to tell that to everybody. You do not need a kid to come there. You can do everything as an adult.
And enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
All right, Kat, tell me about inside, because for those rainy days, this is another perfect place to be.
Yes, well, we have the indoor activities inside of our main building, and kids love to go back in time and discover what it was like to go panning for fool's gold in our old creek that we have down there. They can strap on their miners' helmets and go digging for gemstones in our 4 man-made caves. Some are completely in the dark. And for our junior paleontologists, we have the Bone Zone, where they can uncover an entire dinosaur skeleton and actually receive their own collection of fossils to take home with them.
That's great, because you always want to leave with something, right?
Of course, of course.
I think we have to talk about this on the table here.
Yes, as well, downstairs in our activity center, we have a geode cutting counter. So this is an amethyst geode that we have brought with us today. And downstairs we have diamond tip saw blades that we use to cut open our geodes. And geodes are volcanic gas bubbles that grow crystals and minerals inside of them.
So you don't really know what you're going to get until you slice it
never
open?
know. We call them nature's lottery tickets because you never know what you're going to get. And
love that.
you can get very addicted to cutting them open. So anyone who's interested, we have a wide variety of different kinds of geodes.
We have to mention the lovely jewels your ladies are wearing.
Yes. Inside our shops, we have a whole bunch of shops inside Nature's Art. We have educational toys. We also have, like Kat described, minerals and gems and fossils on sale. We also have one-of-a-kind jewelry, which
It's lovely.
mine and Kat's
How
both can
glamorous.
be.
Yes.
Mine is quartz, moonstone, and natural pearls.
Yep, and I am wearing natural amber.
Very nice. Now,
Yes.
I would assume this is a great place for birthday parties.
Yes.
A lot of activities, right?
Yes, absolutely. Downstairs in our activity center, once again, we host birthday parties. We have lots, especially this time of year, we have lots of birthday parties on our weekends, and kids get to come and discover, everything that we have downstairs. They get to do one of the activities and have a great birthday.
Awesome. I think we have to bring Monty Jr. in because
Yes.
Absolutely.
I think when you arrive at the dinosaur place, you have a gigantic T-Rex outside. A lot of people. Now this is his son, right?
This is Monty Jr., yeah.
And I've driven by. I've seen the dinosaur holding a Coke can. I've
Yes.
seen him with sunglasses on. But tell me how it changes for the holidays.
Absolutely. Every holiday, we try to dress Monty up a little bit. So sometimes he'll have bunny ears. Sometimes he'll have a tie on for Father's Day. Pretty soon he'll have his Coke can and his sunglasses. So yeah, he's always for the season.
Any future plans?
Yes, if anybody's driving by, you will see the construction going on next door, and that is affiliated with us. It's a new adventure that we're starting over there. It's going to be an antique mall and also
Well, lots of activities, right? Nonetheless, we could also find you on, you have a website?
We do, thedinosaurplace.com. You can check out all of our dino deals that will be coming up. This weekend is soccer day, so if you wear your soccer t-shirt, you'll get in free.
Do we have one for Monty? Does he have a soccer? Maybe
I don't know if we can find one big enough.
Well, this is fantastic. Let's put some information up on the screen. To check out Nature's Art, the Dinosaur Place, call 860-443-4367 or visit dinosaurplace.com. Ladies, thank you for being here, showing off your lovely jewels.
Thank you.
Junior, thanks for making the trip down here to New Haven. All right, very nice. Coming up next, why you shouldn't skip breakfast. Katie Jeffrey Lunn shares some quick and easy meals when Connecticut Style returns. Don't go anywhere.
Each year, nearly 500,000 people sustain a traumatic brain injury from a car or motorcycle accident. Just last week, it happened to you. Your head still hurts, and it may be more than a headache. Take it seriously. Get the help you need right now. Get Carter and get the no-fee guarantee. 1-800-900-6700.
My dad just bought us a 70-inch TV that streams video. Problem is, we still have DSL. He doesn't care because whenever it buffers, he calls it
bonding time. So how's chemistry? Between you and Ashley. What? Yeah, she's cute. She looks like your mom.
Why do we still have DSL? I just want to be like everybody else.
Make the switch to Cox High-Speed Internet and get more speed for your money.
Yay, buffering. Hey, we should work out. Really blast our abs, yeah?
Cox high-speed internet is faster than DSL, so you can stream movies or shows from Hulu or Netflix.
And when that buffering rule comes up, it's...
And it was in front of the whole school. But that's how I learned that tears are nothing to be ashamed of, okay?
Get the high-speed internet more people are going for as little as $19.99 a month.
We are not afraid of hugs in this family.
Call, click, or come by today.
You know what's really important in the morning? You have to take your time. Take lots of time. Take your time, and you have to have a nutritious breakfast, right? Long before having lunch with style, it's important to start your day off on a good nutritional note with a power-boosting breakfast. I was one of those guys for many, many years. All I did was a little coffee and all this kind of stuff. But I will tell you that Katie Jeffrey Lunn is here to turn us all around, right?
Yes, I am.
She's a registered dietitian, according to what I'm looking at right here. This is amazing. You know your stuff, right?
I do.
I was one of those kids that always in the morning, I didn't even have coffee. I would just get up and jump in my shower and run off to school. Didn't take any time. And then people started talking about how important it is to kind of fuel your system, because all of a sudden it's like you're hitting the road. There's absolutely nothing in the fuel tank, right?
It is, right, because you've gone through that overnight fast, so you really need to refuel your body.
Now, when you say an overnight fast, I'm going to back you up. Let's take us right into the morning, all right?
Okay.
So at night, like me, unfortunately, I like to eat it late at night. I'll have like the peanut butter and crackers and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I love to get in the bed with the peanut butter and crackers. So I eat really late at night, really late, and sometimes only sleep a few hours, and then I get up. Is that a bad thing? I mean, what should I do? Let's say before I go to bed at night. When do you stop eating at night?
It really depends on when you're hungry. So you should really base your meals and snacks on physical hunger.
Okay.
That's the most important.
That's when I'm hungry. When I get into bed, me and the dogs with the peanut butter, you put it on the roof of their mouth, they go, well, that's another show. So I wake up in the morning, I like to have a little bit of coffee, and I know they always say, Steve, no more caffeine. But what else, how should I start my day? Give us an idea here.
You should really have a balanced breakfast, and it's really important to plan, because many people don't plan for that. So with a little bit of simple planning, everyone can enjoy a nutritious, easy breakfast in the morning.
Okay, simple planning. Let's take it along, because I am always running out the door, and sometimes I go, for instance, I'll have a banana with peanut butter on it.
That's perfect. So, so down here I actually have a whole wheat mini bagel with banana, and then...
Wait a minute, the mini bagel. Mini bagels?
A mini bagel. Well, it depends upon your energy needs. So for you would probably be fine with a whole bagel.
Okay.
Try to make it 100% whole wheat.
Whole wheat is the best way to go, okay.
Yes. Children or maybe females with less energy needs, a mini bagel might be perfect for them.
Okay.
Along with some type of dairy product. So here I have it with Greek yogurt.
Okay, now I don't care for yogurt. What's another dairy product I could substitute?
Yep, milk, whether it's soy milk or regular cow's milk, that's another great option.
How many ounces maybe?
Around a cup.
Okay, good. All right,
yes.
And the banana?
Definitely some fruit. So adding color to every meal or snack that you're having is really important for those antioxidants.
Beautiful. All right, what else?
Then we have another great one is hot cereal. So think of cold mornings when you get up.
I got to tell you, that's the other thing I forgot to add. I forgot because it's so long ago. I have oatmeal.
That's wonderful.
Now, I do the instant oatmeal. Is that wrong? People say get the natural oatmeal. I take it right out of, I can't say on the air who it is. I put it in, put a water in, go like a minute and 45 seconds, and I eat that. Sometimes I let it get cold while I'm in the shower. Too much information.
So that's a healthy option. The healthier one would be to buy the one that has no sugar or any additives in it.
Okay, just plain blah.
Plain, but you can add some great fruit to it.
Okay.
For the natural sweetness. So instead of all that sugar and sodium that they add to it, you're adding your own.
Strawberries, blueberries.
Strawberries, blueberries. Trying to have some heart-healthy fats. So here I have it paired with pumpkin seeds, but you could also do almonds or walnuts.
I can't do seeds or nuts. It's a dietary thing. What can I substitute if I can't do? I'm really getting my own information. You help me out. Get on my email line.
Well, just like you did before, you did peanut butter.
Yeah.
A lot of the clients that I work with actually put some nut butters into their oatmeal for additional flavor.
Oh, good thought. All right, what else have we got?
Then we have orange. And an orange. So again, more fruit for the fiber.
Good. All right. Well, again, this is really helping me. Then what about here? We got
the next one is
looks like Cheerios.
Yep, it's a type of Cheerios. It's a whole grain cereal, and that's what you're looking for. So you're looking for a cereal where the first ingredient is whole grain.
Yep.
And you're also looking for a cereal that has 3 grams or more of fiber per serving, as long as 5 grams or less of sugar per serving. So 3 grams or more of fiber and 5 grams or less of sugar.
Too much sugar, you get that quick high and you crash.
You get that quick high and quick low, and you just crash. Yep. This is another heart-healthy fat, so this is milled flaxseed. I really like to add that to cereal.
Quick question, personal question. I'm in the Big Brothers program. My little brother now, Chad. How you doing, Chad? Always a shout out to Chad. I love Chad. He's great. Now with Chad, he's almost 16 years old. What about, how does this, he's challenged sometimes. How does the breakfast relate to learning?
Breakfast is really important. Research has shown that individuals who enjoy breakfast, whether you're a teenager or an adult, you have increased productivity, you have better memory and concentration skills, and you have more energy, and you're less irritable during the day.
Excuse me. Did you hear that, Chad? Less irritable during the day, okay? We don't need the irritable situation. Smiling through high school. All right, let's move on. I'm sorry. I just needed that. Okay,
no,
what do we got over here?
Then the next thing is what I love to do, and I have a lot of clients who like to bake, and so what I suggest is they bake on the weekends with either their kids or by themselves, freeze the muffins or baked products, and then pull them out in the morning, either put them in the microwave or take them out the night before and have them in the morning. So these are carrot muffins, very healthy for you, along with, again, some type of yogurt or dairy products. You could even have a slice of cheese with this and a piece of fruit.
And I hear, is it true that an apple actually has more energy than caffeine does? I've heard that. I don't know. Is that right?
Well, it has an amazing amount of energy and antioxidants for your body.
Okay, sometimes
and
I cut
lots of vitamins.
I'll do that quick little charge during the day. All right.
Yeah.
One last thing down here. This looks almost similar to something way too healthy. What are we looking at here?
So we're looking at a whole grain corn tortilla with an egg.
Hold on. No, Big Daddy, he's seen all the food. He's one of our guys here who's trying to eat the food. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Along with part skim mozzarella cheese and spinach.
Okay,
and some strawberries. People can also add, for additional fiber and protein, some black beans or type of beans on top of it.
No, I'm not a bean guy.
Okay, and that's
I think
fine.
It's wonderful if other people want to put their black beans on there.
Yep.
But
beans are also a great source of calcium for vegetarians.
I've heard that. I just can't wrap my mind around beans yet. As I move through life, I've embraced most of the other breakfast treats, but I'm not ready to go with beans. Can you put chocolate on the beans? Come on!
You could try it.
I could try, but chocolate and beans might not be good.
No, it might not work.
I really think and this has been great. Again, it's been get the breakfast going, eat some good stuff, healthy. And if you have any questions, of course, about anything that you've seen here, you can always go to WTNH.com, click on Connecticut Style, and get this. Put this right, put it on your refrigerator, some different ideas. You can mix it up every day, right?
That's right, and it's better to have variety in what you're eating rather than the same thing every day, because every food supplies different nutrients for your body.
All right, real quick, because do you walk the walk and talk the talk. What did you have this morning for breakfast?
This morning, I actually had a homemade blueberry corn muffin with a glass of milk and a banana.
All right, and how long ago was that?
That was probably around 8:30.
This morning. Okay.
Yeah, early this morning.
All right, terrific. Okay, all right, I gotta go. I'm gonna eat all this stuff. We're gonna sample this at the end of the show, which is always my favorite part of the show. Coming up next, we're gonna talk about with our guide Phil Quinn about his take on heaven. You're gonna love this. It's coming up next with Connecticut Style.
A daycare shuts down with no notice, leaving kids and teachers with nowhere to go.
It's absolutely horrible what he did to these children and these teachers.
So many teachers crying, kids crying, and not know what exactly has happened.
When this kind of thing happens, you know we'll be right there with you, doing whatever we can to help.
On our website, WTNH.com, other people were putting out there some solutions for what parents could do.
Who's got your back? News 8.
76 million Americans struggle with hypertension. Without treatment, high blood pressure can cause health complications. Physicians in our area are conducting a clinical research study to evaluate an investigational combination of oral medications intended to treat hypertension or high blood pressure. If you have hypertension, you may qualify. Qualified participants will be seen by a study physician and receive all study-related care and medication at no cost. You may be compensated for time and travel. Health insurance is not needed. Call 1-877-465-7447.
Victims of situations in which they have been injured through no harm of their own are entitled to full and complete compensation for all of their injuries and losses.
We don't charge a fee unless we recover for the client.
A good lawyer has to be willing to aggressively pursue the claim of the client and to understand what the client's needs are. At Buckley & Wynn, that's what we do.
We urge everybody that believes that they've had an injury and may have a case, call us.
For people who believe in an afterlife, it's hard to imagine what life is like on the other side.
The question is, are there big fluffy clouds and lots of white light? What's it really like?
Phil Quinn is a medium and life guide who says his gift has enabled him to actually see and experience heaven, and he's here to share what he's learned. This is great, Phil. Thank you so much for being
Thanks
here.
for having me.
Phil, you are the best.
Yes, good to see you again.
Great to see you.
Let's tell us a little bit about your understanding and where this comes from.
My understanding of heaven comes from the people that have already crossed over. And it's the souls that communicate with me, repeat this information to me, and also visually what I've been able to see.
All right, Phil, this is a little bit off the center here, and I asked you before just so I didn't throw a curve at you. Can you sense in this room where we are today when we're doing this program this afternoon that there's spirits around us?
Yes. Anytime, typically when I meet people, I often see people standing behind them.
Can you give us an idea of what's going on?
They watch over you, trying to see how your day's going. That's what happens from heaven, and just communicating with you.
They're not bothering anybody. They're just
not bothering anybody. They're mostly just observing.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
So what do they do in heaven? I mean, again, as you believe, when you cross over, what's happening up there?
Well, heaven is very much like Earth without the violence, the war, the pollution. All those things are gone. There's no disease, and they take on a role of guiding you here on your path about trying to accomplish any missions you have set forth. Why it's school, why it's career, why it's relationships, and our family constantly gives us advice.
Are we talking white fluffy clouds? I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, not exactly white fluffy clouds, but it is in its perfection. So if you can just imagine Earth in its complete perfection, that's how heaven is.
So when they're watching over us all the time, right? Now, do they ever see that we're doing okay? We'll come back later. Or are they always there? There's certain times they look closer.
Yeah, when you're in the shower, they're not.
Not in my shower.
So they're not. But when things are stressful for you, your family will tend to come around. Or if you're having a happy event, if it's the birth of a child, they'll be there with you if your loved one's already crossed over. Or for weddings and things like that.
Right.
I love hearing that. That's great. Let's talk about angels.
Yes.
Angels in heaven?
Yes,
What
angels in heaven.
roles do they play?
The angels in heaven are the guardians of heaven, if you can imagine that, and that of Earth as well. And they play a major role in protecting Earth and the people that are on it.
All right, so now we say to somebody, hey, she finally earned her wings.
Yes.
You know? How do angels become angels? How does a regular person be a regular person up there and an angel become an angel? They all become angels, or what?
No, angels are created. They've never been in a human form, and guides have once lived on Earth. So there's two separations. Yeah, so they're specifically created.
Now, I heard sometime, and again, this gets into a whole other thing that we can't do here, and I'm throwing curves at you.
And you're throwing it.
No, but I did have somebody say to me one time, unfortunately, we hear about people who, let's just say they make decisions to not carry on and not have children.
Yes.
Or let's say they make decisions to stop a life from coming into this world.
Yes.
I had someone tell me one time, actually a priest, who said, it's important that people pray to those angels that did not have a chance to come into our lives.
Yes.
That you got to explain this to me. Does it make sense or what?
Prayer is a form of meditation. And for souls that have already crossed over or passed, the prayer connects you close with that soul, regardless of whatever your religious belief is. And your angels, again, will facilitate information to the person that you've lost and vice versa.
So what about the souls that have already crossed over? What are they doing? How are they spending their time? Do they have jobs or their assignments?
Yes, they part of their job would be to look after us and come and visit us. And then part of them, if you were interested in history, you can study history of the Earth. And it's very cool how it's all set up. So there's no boredom.
Now we do. I like when you were talking about the power of prayer.
Yes.
And you can really. Let's just say you're not really focused. Like I will say that I went through a dark time in my life, and I found that I really couldn't focus. And I felt like not that God had turned away, but I just had a really hard time communicating.
Yes.
What's if you can't do the regular prayers that you were taught as kids? Can you just have a conversation with God or a conversation with who do you talk to? I mean, it's everybody's opinion is different.
Well, and again, everyone's opinion is different. Some people talk to the people that they've lost. Some people speak directly to their God and who they believe in, and some people just talk to their angels and guides and ask for clarity and communication of how to get to the end of this path that they're on, and particularly that when you're in a dark time, people often do not feel connected with their higher power. But God never abandons us. So the souls are always with us. They're always around us. We just may not be able to feel or sense them at that time.
But I'm sorry, T. But God also understands those times when maybe we're having a hard time connecting.
Absolutely.
So we're not turning away from Him. He knows we're just having a tough time, and He's always there.
Yep.
I'm sorry, T.
I see the emails coming in already.
Where are we going with this? But I do want to ask you, because you're the expert, what do we need to know to maybe get to the other side?
Well, there's no getting to it, but part of the thing is if you accomplish your contract that you're setting up. And one of the things is do no harm to others, and that brings you to a different elevation on the other side. So there's not, to my knowledge, a judgment if you're going here or if you're going there. It's just a matter of when you get to the other side, how did you grow? What did you learn? What did you achieve? And because you get to look back on your life and see, you know, the good and the bad of it.
Make the best of it, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, try to be conscious on a daily basis.
Powerful stuff, Phil.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you guys for having me. It's great seeing you once again.
Yes.
We are definitely blessed. If you want more info on Phil Quinn, this man is amazing. Go to WTNH.com and click on Connecticut Style. Thank you so much, Phil.
All right, more Connecticut Style after the break. We'll be right back.
Thanks, guys.
Here's something to celebrate. It's the best offer of the year on the best entertainment anywhere. For a limited time only, you can get Xfinity TV from Comcast for only $29.99 a month for 12 months, with HD DVR free for 3 months. Just call 1-877-393-8352. Xfinity On Demand is more than just new releases. It's thousands of hit movies, TV shows, and more, 90% of them free. And you can watch them instantly on TV and streaming online from anywhere. So call 1-877-393-8352 now. Plus, Xfinity has the most HD. More than satellite, more than anyone. Get Xfinity TV from Comcast for $29.99 a month for 12 months with HD DVR service free for 3 months. But hurry, this offer ends June 10th. So make the switch today. Call 1-877-393-8352. That's 1-877-393-8352.
Discover fun for the whole family at the Dinosaur Place in Oakdale, Connecticut, in the heart of Mystic Country. Come face to face with over 30 life-size dinosaurs, find adventures in a real maze, see an erupting volcano, then cool off in the region's largest splash pad. The fun never stops at the Dinosaur Place, both outdoors and indoors. Dig for gemstones in the jackpot mine, pan for gold, and keep what you find. So much to do, so much to see. Season passes now available.
All right, we're back here in the kitchen with all of our guests, and we have a lovely breakfast varieties. Katie, what should we pick for lunch?
Probably a whole wheat bread with some type of lean meat and some vegetables.
Never
you
say-
can do some mayonnaise.
Don't
It's
say,
healthy.
wait a minute, what about Monty, though? Does Monty eat the meat, or is he a vegetarian out here?
I'm pretty sure T-Rexes eat meat, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so don't go too easy on the meat with Monty.
Where can we find you guys at the Dinosaur Place?
TheDinosaurPlace.com. We're also on Facebook, so we have great deals that go on Facebook, so check us out.
Katie, Facebook page, anything?
Yes, Facebook. Fit Nutrition is my company name, so you can find me there.
And Phil?
PhilQuinn.com.
Very good. We're out of time.
What a great show. That was a lot of fun. You have a good time?
As always, thank you for watching. Make it a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Thanks to Big Daddy and the rest of the crew out there. You guys rock. Thanks for being here.